Hello everyone, welcome back to Journey to Wisdom and Wealth. Today, as you can see on the screen, I'll be going over my vision board that I have for my channel. I did say I was going to share with you my YouTube channel vision board as well as maybe my personal one. I'm not 100% sure. I really haven't fully gotten that one together, still thinking on it, but this one is complete. So just another reminder, if you haven't already done vision boards and thought out your plan, if you want to, then this is a sign that it doesn't have to be on the 1st. It doesn't even have to be on the 5th. It can be whenever you have time and whenever you have taken the time to go ahead and do that for yourself. All right, guys, let's get right into it. But first, let me introduce myself. My name is Tara. This is Journey to Wisdom and Wealth. And if you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome back. You know you're already part of the what? Grateful gang, gang, gang. Grateful gang, 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 gang. Grateful gang, gang, gang. Grateful gang, 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 gang. If you're not a part of Grateful Gang, we'd love to have you over here. It's free $99 and it costs you nothing to hit that red subscribe button. It's pretty early in the morning again, so sorry if the lighting is weird. So let's keep going. First off, let's start at the top here. For me, this first photo represents not the Chanel bag because, it's a pretty Chanel bag, but that's not what it's about. It's about this camera. And for my channel, I have decided that I will continue to add vlogs to it. I'm excited to try different vlogging styles and researching how to make vlogs better and different filming techniques and different just ideas for vlogs. You guys have let me vlog on this channel and I appreciate you so much because I know the algorithm is all about niche, niche, niche. But I get about 100 views or so, and that to me is good. I would like more, but I think it needs progress. Also, keep in mind, I might as well say in this video, I have a lot of videos from December that were not edited that you'll just see popping up probably all through January. But hopefully by February and March, I'll have a better style depending on how the surgery goes, you guys. So here we go. There's vlogging. So vlogging will continue to be on the channel. Some of these are, like you can see, just phrases to remind myself I am a successful YouTuber. A lot of times we get into this thing of comparing ourselves to others and why does that person have 30K? Why does that person have 60K? Why can't I get to where that person's getting? Why do they have too many views? I'm human just like you and I have the same thoughts. I see people that have way less subscribers than me making way more views than me. I don't see where they're doing anything different, or maybe they have SEO, or you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to take the time to look at them. I'm not going to take the time and be jealous. One thing I learned from, I believe Mel Robbins said one time was, if you find yourself that you're jealous of something, don't think about it as a negative. Think about it as a positive. They probably have something that you desire. So instead of being jealous and negative, think of it as being jealous and watch what they're doing. What is it? Is it their thumbnails? Is it their titles? Is it their, don't ever be someone else, but like, is there something they're doing in their video that you're not doing? But that is what it is. And regardless of all of that, I feel like as long as I'm trying, I am still a successful YouTuber. And that's my reminder to me and my reminder to all my YouTubers out there. You are successful because you're still going. Okay. And then my little thing here says, have fun. And that is going along with that I'm a successful YouTuber. If you are on YouTube to make money, maybe not, you're not having fun, maybe you're just focused and it's a business, but I also feel like there can be a balance to where you can have it as a business and also be having fun. I think a part of having fun is making sure there's content that you actually enjoy as well, sharing parts of your life, and also making sure that you're authentically you. Y'all know, I'm sure a lot of you who've been here a long time, if you hear my voice or you hear something I say, you're like, yeah, that's Tara. And I like that because that means you know that I'm authentically me. I don't want to be somebody else. There are some people that don't like my personality. There are some people that don't love that I bust out in the song and do all the things. And this also goes with, I get paid for being me because I do get paid for just being me. I'm going to bust out in the song. I'm going to drop a patois here and there. I'm going to just be myself. And some people don't like that, and everyone's not for you, and that's okay. Some people like to watch people who like are very soft spoken and some people like people that are very regiment. Everyone has their own vibe and everybody has their own tribe. So keep going until how did this turn into a motivational speech? But keep going until you find yours. And that's just how I view my channel. So that's some things that I am reminding myself in 2026. I get paid for being me. And so I'm going to continue to be me. So this next one, behind the scenes, that actually I've already started doing, and gracious to God that you guys seem to like it. That behind the scenes represents my behind the budget series that I'm working on. I don't know how long the series is going to go for, but I've just been very much moved to share with you guys what I'm doing behind the scenes to get to what you see at the end. I've had a lot of people comment on my video that, oh, your videos are always so on point. Your videos are always, you always get to the number. And a lot of times, y'all, I really just get to the number. I don't do any of those like closeouts ahead of time. I usually just do them as we do them, but that takes practice. And I've been doing this I just got my 5-year thing on this channel. Shout out to y'all. We've been here for 5 years, half a decade. I'm excited. I'm glad. But I've been on YouTube for way more than 5 years. I've only been on this channel for 5 years. And some maybe be like, girl, you've been on 5 years and you only had 2-something subscribers. That is okay. You know what I'm saying? Because my subscribers are the best subscribers. Okay. So behind the scenes is the behind the budget, which I'm doing and I'm still enjoying. So let's move down, and it says 1,000. And at one point, 1,000 used to be, I wanted 1,000 subscribers. I think I got that 2 years ago, but now I want 1,000 views per video plus. My goal is to try and get over 1,000 views per video. And normally in my finite thinking, I would say that wasn't possible because according to them, you get amount versus the amount of subscribers you have. For example, if you have 10,000 subscribers, you'd get 1,000 views. If you have 30,000, you can get up to 3,000 views and you're doing good, that kind of thing. But I have seen it where people have 2,000 subscribers and they're supposed to get 200 views and they're getting 1.8, 1.5, 1. It's possible. So I'm putting it out there. Will it happen in 2026? I'm going to tell you right now, the word goals are what I can control. And some of these picture goals are what is left to me just doing what I said I can do. And even when I said I can do what I can do, I still have no control whether or not these can happen. So this 1,000 goal is one of those goals where I have no control of whether or not I'll get 1,000 views per video or not. What I do have control is remembering that I'm a successful YouTuber, having fun, I get paid for being me, and working hard. Yes? Yes. Okay. So then moving over here, it says always pray. As you guys know, even before this video, I had said a quick prayer to the Lord, like just help me portray what I'm trying to say properly. I'm going to always pray on it. And I'm always going to tell God to, whether it's for me or whether it's not for me, it will happen or it won't happen. But until I get that feeling to quit, I'm just going to be here, y'all. So always pray. That's just my personal reminder. If things get hard or I start to compare myself, to remind myself to pray and remind myself that that is not the way. So here we go. This is going to sound crazy. I am at currently as January 2025, as we sit here, I have 2.8 subscribers. And initially I was like, just put that you want to get to 5K. And I was like, no, if we're having a vision board, we're going to go and dream big. We're going to imagine bigger. And so 10K, I would love to be at 10K by the end of the year. I will take 10K plus, Lord, please don't let me limit myself. But 10K would be amazing. I would love to be at 10K subscribers by the end of the year. And the thing is, if I don't get there, it is okay. I can just transfer that goal to 2027. Okay. And there's nothing I can do whether or not the algorithm pushes or not. All I can do is continue to give good content, but that would be awesome. And then we have rebranding. So for me, rebranding is, as you can see here in my little writing, is to create a schedule. Rebranding is for me to create a schedule so you guys can know when the videos are coming. honestly, this first quarter, a lot of these things, like rebranding things, aren't going to happen. A lot of this first quarter is going to be me just putting out my normal videos, me catching up on those December vlogs that I have, me just kind of throwing things out there and see what sticks to the wall. It's kind of like my research phase in the rebranding, right? And then I would like to get to a point where I have a set kind of 2 or 3 thumbnail options that when you see them, you're like, that's Tara's video. Same thing with colors. Now, you guys know that I like earth tones. So, of course, look at me, basically, like here. Earth tones, I love it in my clothes. I love it in my life. I love it in my world. So, it only makes sense that my YouTube channel would have earth tones as their colors. I'm thinking, and I don't like to limit myself to one color or 2 colors. So, I'm thinking that I'm going to have like earth tones, like in the fall and the winter, it would be like olive green and hunter green. In the spring, it would be like a sage or a mint green in the spring and summer, that kind of thing. But it would have greens and rust colors and oranges and even neutrals. So that's what I'm thinking for my rebranding colors. I even want to get down to nitty gritty where I have a rebranding font where you'll see like 2 or 3 fonts, and those are what I'll be using in my videos as well as on my thumbnails. It's going to take time. It's going to take, what's that word called? It's going to take a lot of trial and error, but I will eventually get there. If you look at some of my YouTube videos from the jump till now, from the start till now, the thumbnails have improved, babes. They have improved. Shout out to Cynthia the other day who was like, "Oh, that thumbnail looks really good. I worked really hard on that." And so thank you so much for even noticing. Yeah, so let's move on. I attract supportive and an engaged audience. This is so important to me, you guys, and it is already happening. I have one of the best audiences around. When I tell y'all, if I drop a video, y'all are going to give it to me right, give it to me straight. You're going to give all the information. You're going to be kind about it. You're going to be gracious about it. You're so free with your information. Oh, Tara, try the SHA. Tara, try the FMA. Tara, don't forget to get your test. Girl, that's a write-off. And that's it. Girl, you got it. The motivation, the encouragement. You got this. Don't worry about it. I love you. When I mean I love you, I mean it by, that's not just a catchphrase. I do. When I say I'm grateful for you all, I am. Honestly, you guys are one of the best audiences. And as I grow to this 10,000 subscribers, I pray to the Lord, I please let me keep getting amazing people. I want to have amazing people on this team over here. Amen. Okay. And so over here, we have our girl. Now, she represents us, or me, working. She's really just to say and remind myself that a lot of people have goals and they want this and they want that. However, they forget they've got to work for it, babes. You can't just sit down and put it in the universe or God for me and just say, Lord, I want this, make it happen. Whoo, ta-da. No, you got to get down. You got your pen in your hand. You got to make notes. You got your pen, you got your keyboard. You got to go. You have to work. And I love how sleek and put together she really is. Like she's building a business. And so I want to build a business where I still have fun and I'm still authentically me and I'm still getting to rebrand and do all the things, but have a successful business. I hope that makes sense. And that's kind of what that lady represents to me. You still got to work hard, but I don't want to be stressed or struggled. She looks like prim, proper, put together. She don't look raggedy and tired. Okay. I didn't put her face on there on purpose because it's me. Okay. And let's move on down to I am committed to consistent content creation. Y'all already know. I feel like I have this one in the bag already. I literally drop at least 1 to 2 videos per week. I think I'm very consistent. I don't want to fall off. I know I'm supposed to have surgery in February, but if I need to like pre-schedule some things and just so y'all can still have some content, maybe I'll take y'all along on the journey of how I'm doing in recovery. But I want to continue to be a committed and consistent content creator. And I say this as a reminder to myself because it gets hard out here for a pimp. No, But it gets hard out here for a content creator, you guys. If you're not one, you may not understand. But if you are one, you definitely understand. There's coming up with concept, there's making time to edit, there's making time to record, there's making time to, if you have a membership or anything like that, to figure out things for the people. Because if you are a good content creator, you care about what you put out. And so you want to be consistent. You don't want to let people down, but you also have your regular life, your family, your friends, your children, your husband, your wife. You got all these things in your own life and trying to balance YouTube. And you may have another full-time job. Hello, me, so therefore it is hard work sometimes, but I enjoy it so much that I haven't had the thought to quit in a very long time. So just remind myself why I'm doing it. Okay. And then we've got 3 more and then we're out of here. I attract opportunity. Excuse me, y'all. I attract opportunity. I'm not going to lie. I really don't think that I steward my mailboxes well, my email and all that well, to where I feel like there is a point where I can have opportunity come around and I'm not ready for it. And that's why the Lord has not given it to me. And that's another thing in this whole board, is that I'm trying to make sure that I am doing what I need to do, getting my stuff organized so that the Lord sees fit to give me the opportunities that I need to be getting. I want to attract opportunities outside of just AdSense money. I want to attract sponsorships and things like that. But to be really honest, I don't have a proper schedule together. I'm actually going to open another email. I spoke about this maybe a year or two, about opening a specific email for Journey to Wisdom and Wealth, just so I can send any inquiries there, because I get stuff in like Job Beauty and then Tara Nicole, and I can't keep up because they're full of emails, again, areas to be decluttered, but I can't keep up. And then I'll miss something. Somebody's like, oh, I would have wanted to send you this, or I want to send you that. And I'm not going to accept every single offer, because some of the things don't make any sense to my channel at all. So but I want to politely say, hey, at this time, this doesn't work for me. I want to be that person that's at my keyboard, just looking through my offers and filtering out what works for me and what doesn't. But I can tell you right now, in being completely transparent and honest, I am not ready for that. And I want to get ready for that. So I'm going to take this quarter to also work on that. And then, of course, underneath here in this picture, budget, babes. It doesn't matter. We're bringing the vlogs in and everything, but we're always going to be budgeting over here. Budgeting is what keeps me grounded. Yes, there are things that are going to change about my budget. I want to make things a little more automatic. I want to get back into more digital things, mostly because I just, when things like surgery and things like that happen, I can't be running to no ATM. I can't drive and things like that. So it's just things like that where I personally want to keep budgeting. So all of you are probably, well, most of you are here because of budget videos. They're going nowhere. I'm actually trying to think of different ideas to keep budgeting fun and interesting, like behind the budget and things like that. So, and maybe do some more what I spent in a week. You guys seem to like that, but when I get back on my feet and all that, but budgeting is here to stay. And so that's what that represents. And last but not least, VIP member. So I am, some of you may already know, I've hosted a live, I think a week or so ago, where we did like a co-working session, and we sat and we worked together, and a lot of you liked it. There was a lot of people like, oh, I got a lot done. And I'm telling you, it sounds crazy at first, or it sounds like that's not going to work. But when you're sitting in a space with other people working, you are more inclined to work. And I know, because I was that person when I first heard about it that was like, nah, what am I doing this for? But it really does work, and it was something I really missed. So I decided I was going to bring it. It's going to be under a membership tier. I might do 1 or 2 more free lives just to keep going and for other people to check it out to see how they like it. But there is going to be a Google form down below, either in the comments or also or in the description, for you to fill out. I want you to help me figure out what works best for you. As I'm building this co-working membership, I want to make sure that it works for you. What I'm so far there, for the 10 people who filled it out already, what do you want from the gas station? But for those people, I've already been seeing that a lot of people want about an hour to an hour and a half session. I see sometimes that work best for you. I see some pricing that works best for you. And it's been great just getting so when I put it out, it'll be something that the majority of people would be interested in. But that, more information on that as we go along. Just please go ahead and fill out the Google form. It takes maybe 2 minutes, and I would really, really appreciate y'all for that. But that is basically where I see myself in 2026. I think I've gone over everything on my vision board at this time. If you have any questions, please go ahead and leave them down below. Like I said, guys, a lot of the things like the 1,000 views, the 10K subscribers, that kind of stuff, I have no control over. But I can work on rebranding and creating a schedule and working on video ideas and creating a membership. That I do have control over. So I can control what I control, and then everything else we just hope to works out for our best, for our highest good. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. Remember, orders be great. You've got to be grateful. I'm super duper grateful for you. Have a wonderful, blessed day. I love you. Mean it. Bye.